define us as a country, for our democracy, for our economy, for free market capitalism, for conservatism, and these people have torn the conserve out of conservatism, for local control. And you know, we've lost touch with our values. We're doing things in our country that I had never imagined us doing, of torturing people, suspending habeas corpus, wiretapping our citizens, tearing up the Constitution. I'm going to tell you one last story, which is this. When I was a little boy, I went to Europe with my father. I went to Poland and Czechoslovakia and Italy and France and Greece and Germany. And everywhere we went, we were met by vast crowds of people. You saw those pictures of Obama the other day with 200,000 people. We were seeing those numbers everywhere we went. Everybody waving American flags. And they just wanted to be near an American politician. And it wasn't just because my father's brother had been martyred 4 years before, because they did the same thing for Eisenhower when he went to Kabul and Tehran. 1 million Muslim people met him with tiny American flags and lined every street he went on, from the airports all through their countries. And you know, I saw people who were hungry for our moral authority, who were starved for American leadership. They proudly named their streets after our presidents, Washington and Lincoln and Jefferson and Roosevelt and Kennedy. And I remember the day after 9/11, the day after 9/11, when the headline on the biggest newspaper in France, Le Monde, was "We're all Americans now." And for 3 weeks after 9/11, tens of thousands of Muslim people came out onto the streets of Tehran in spontaneous candlelight vigils to light tiny candles and hold American flags to express their solidarity, their support, their love for the American people and for our nation. We were the most beloved nation in the history of the earth. It took 230 years of disciplined, restrained, and visionary leadership by Republican and Democratic presidents to build up those vast reservoirs of love for our country. And 7 short years, through monumental arrogance and incompetence, we have drained those reservoirs dry. And because we lost touch with our values. And Abraham Lincoln said, and this to me is the bitterest pill to swallow, because I saw as a little boy in the faces of those crowds of hundreds of thousands of people the hope for leadership, not just for to do good things for our country, but to do great things for all of humanity. And Abraham Lincoln said that America is a great nation because we're a good nation. And he said, if we ever lose our goodness, we'll lose our greatness soon thereafter. And all of those who love this country and understand that the values that make this country great is not just because it's a place you can come and make a big pile for yourself and whoever dies with the most stuff wins. It's because of the values that we've cherished and nurtured for generations in this country, and that we owe it to our children to give them an America that represents those values to the rest of the world as well. Thank you very much.